And a distant member of the Dutch royal family has tried to take over Germany. Leo, it sounds made up.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. We'll see how the trial goes. But a German prince with suspected business links to Britain, there's some sort of fund that he's associated with in Britain that makes money. He's been arrested in connection with an extremist plot to overthrow the country's democratic republic and install him as king. So prosecutors are alleging that Prince Heinrich XIII of Rus...
No, his real name's Prince Harry.
Yeah, that's what he's moved on to.
Yeah, he's getting desperate now.
Well, he's a German prince, technically.
He is German. Yeah.
The next season of Harry and Meghan's going to be a cracker. Now they've introduced...
This guy said they were going to storm the German parliament.
Yep.
They said that they were inspired by the January 6th Capitol riot,
which failed. I don't know how you'd be inspired by something that was so obviously. And this is the thing. This has been painted as a serious coup attempt, as the January the 6th riots were. But if you're a crazy crackpot conspiracy theorist, minor royal with some pals, you can't just take over an intensely militarised, powerful government.
And this guy claims that he is an ancestor or descendant of someone who had a legitimate claim to the throne 300 years ago. It's a bit like when, there's a couple of people who claim they're the rightful king of Scotland, right?
Yeah,
and they can trace their lineage back.
And they pull out the Magna Carta or whatever and say, look at this line. And it's like, well, yeah, but we've got other
lines. It's 2022 now. Yeah. But also, what I like about this story is they mention that this prince has a distant relative who was married to one of the ABBA singers. So there's an ABBA connection to all of this.
There's three.
Well, I think that validates him. Now it's serious.
I mean, that is serious.
Now it's getting real.
Yeah. Do you think they were involved in the plot?
Yeah.
We're just gonna say it.
But there has been an issue with, particularly in the German military, is a rise in sort of far right. So, I mean, obviously Germany's got a bit of a dodgy history when it comes to that kind of thing.
But is this Prince character far right?
Yeah, I mean, he's fueled by sort of conspiracy theories, and some of which are probably not so much conspiracy theories, but just, things that... Because there's been huge demographic shifts in Germany that have really fueled the far right and fueled sort of anti-immigration, conservative groups that want to preserve German culture. And there's nothing... they've got a bit of a point, because there have been... I mean, people in Germany are leaving because they've had a huge influx, 1.5 million Islamic immigrants, which is rapidly changing.
Yeah, but Leo, like if you want to make those points politically, that's one thing. But to get a bunch of ABBA fans and people dressed up in armour and storm the German parliament,
I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying there's cultural and social shifts underpinning all of these this drift towards the far right.
They had some serious people. They had like their equivalent of the SAS, like an officer who was they had an ex-judge give them the layout of the government.
So this is a big...
The physical. So they had... It was the biggest raids. 3,000 police officers were involved.
So there's going to be
20 suspects arrested.
Yeah. So 3,000 police officers were involved in shutting it down.
Oh, yeah.
They weren't going to...
Yeah, that would have been a bit more serious.
I think it's the 20 suspects didn't have much chance.
We do have to move on now to The Guardian.